What's up, everyone? Welcome to the first of hopefully 13 vlogs. This is going to be week 1, me 13 weeks out from my first competition. So going through this stuff here, this is playing, I think, at double speed. We are going over some QL rehab stuff that my coach Bryce has sent over to me, trying to basically like single leg RDL and reach into different patterns. Now this gave me a crazy glute, knee and hip pump. Next you're seeing some sumo deadlifts. These have been really intermittent, weirdly. They were probably the most predictable exercise for me with my back and hip issue moving forward, but have actually been really kind of irritating me since I've been loading them a little bit more consistently. There are a few different things that I think that I'm starting to work on and starting to work out what seems to be kind of annoying the hip. The biggest thing appears to be my upper back positioning and basically how lazy I am. The more time I take to kind of squeeze my chest through my arms and to squeeze my shoulder blades downwards, the better the pain experience is for me. And the better position, the better overall my deadlift feels. It kind of feels like my deadlift again, which is nice, because previously it's been extremely frustrating, I can't lie, but these have been really, really good. Again, these high bar squats are playing double speed. These have been okay, but at the time, pain experience was really, really steep and severe. I just felt really, really unstable under the bar. When I walked the bar out, it felt very, very shaky. Almost felt like my pelvis was kind of like wiggling left to right and there was no stability. Stereotypically, the belt has helped that experience, but it didn't particularly on this day. So I decided to approach it again on the weekend when I had kind of more time to train. Again, these deficit deadlifts in the conventional pattern have been okay, but on this day were really, again, annoying the same spot. So that kind of SI joint area was getting really, really annoyed by the pulling, and literally as that bar kicks back and my shins go more vertical, it really kind of bit. However, these I think will be okay, and moving forward, Bryce has decided to take away the deficit and just have them pull from the floor, which should hopefully reduce pain symptoms. So I reapproached the high bar kind of volume squatting session this weekend, so yesterday, Saturday, and it was actually pain-free, which was fantastic. Took my time warming up, put a belt on relatively early on, and the pattern felt good, and it kind of finally felt like my squat, which I don't feel like I've had my squat in almost a year, so for it to feel good and like I could actually push was awesome. I can kind of tell that I haven't been squatting. I can feel like I'm out of the groove a little bit and not moving as well as you know, it just doesn't feel as automatic as it used to. However, it's nice just to be able to work through. You'll see that I'm very, very slow in between reps, and I'm making sure that I have a very complete brace and breath. Again, this seems to help the pain experience for me, which has been really, really useful. Being deliberate and having to kind of take this time out that I've had to take has, I think, once I've been, once I'm fully rehabbed and once I'm back under normal loads, will be much, much better and much, much more effective for me, and will actually make me a much better lifter, and it's definitely made me a better coach as we move forward. So really, really happy with this, especially because I actually got through a decent amount of work as well. 4 sets of 10. I typically am something of a low volume kind of guy. So for me to be able to work through that is superb. This is me after those squats, just getting a little bit of practice in, trying to wedge, squeeze that chest through and make my back nice and long. Hopefully this will carry dividends as we move forward, and will really, really help with everything. This is a lovely little drill if you do want to practice it, just kind of squeezing that chest through and working on wedging in behind the bar.